Beaks has changed a lot since the update. As you may know, there's a clock tower, brand new quest guys over here, roles in the chat, much more. So if you're looking to get XP, this is going to be the fastest way to reach max level inside of Beaks. So the first thing I want to go over is going to be all of these quests over here. You have many around the map, but the first one I do want to focus on is actually going to be up there. So once arrival of Beaks right over here, you're going to see a guide right over here. Pretty much if you talk to him and complete all of this quest, you're going to get some XP. Now, I can't really tell you which one's going to be because I have all of them equipped. But as you guys can see, these give 125. This one gives 250. As you guys can see, there's a whole lot of quests on the side which you guys can complete everywhere around the entire map. But that's not really going to be the best XP method, as there's this brand new thing that has released that's going to change everything in Beaks. So it doesn't really matter which location you go to. I mean, it kind of does, but for this example, I'm just going to use this one over here. Okay, I don't know what this guy's doing, but I think he's having a pleasant time over here. So once you climb this hill up over here, you're going to notice a little guy right over here. So there's one in every area. So there's 3 different towers in the map. You got one over here combined with Crow's Lake. You got one at Mountain Beaks and one at Deadlands. So pretty much to get access to this, because you can't really climb this without access, just talk to this guy right over here and just ask to use the watchtower. So you guys can go ahead and pay either with Robux or with regular bucks. So it's gonna be 2,000 for 30 minutes, which honestly is pretty good. So I'm just gonna buy this just to show you guys. There you go. Now you guys can go ahead and climb this tower up. So what this tower is gonna allow you to do, it's gonna give you like a really big boost, which it doesn't say. Okay, it doesn't say anymore, but it did on update night. It pretty much is gonna give like a 1.25 XP. Yeah, 1.2 times dart speed up here. I thought it did cash. I think they might have changed it, but yeah. You got 30 minutes, and what you guys can do, you guys can just sit up here and farm. It's going to be a whole lot better than farming down at the bottom. However, obviously, this spot is not the best. So I'm going to go over the 2 best locations and the best birds to catch with the best rifle. So just make your way over to Quill's Lake if you are a beginner and you're still trying to get a decent rifle. Which is probably either going to be the Hunter's Rifle or the Lakeborn's Rifle. Once over here, it's going to be the better XP location to farm other than the starting location and Deadlands. You want to farm over here, as these birds are going to give you some decent amount of XP right over here. Okay, I would show you, but my thing's glitched at the top. So pretty much, if you just farm these guys, a whole lot of legendaries and mythicals are going to spawn over here, and they do give a whole lot of XP. So at Quill's Lake, the ones that you do want to go for is going to be the Great Egret. Now, I don't exactly know how much XP this gives, but I think it's anywhere from 250 to 300. You got 3 different legendaries, being the Ashwing, Sandhill Crane, and Flamingo. The Sandhill Crane and Flamingo can both be found over here. However, if you're going to go for the Ashwing, you guys are going to need to go a bit more further down over there. It's not really going to be in this area. It's going to be like roughly down there. Another thing is the Stalk has been added back in. It's the one that is going to be over here, or this one. It's one of them, and it's been added back into the game. So you guys can go ahead and catch this one again. I think it's over here. I don't know, but the Stalk has been added back. You're probably going to want to know the best XP gun. So if you just follow my lead all the way down to Deadlands, so once over at Deadlands, just follow my lead all the way to the gun shop, and I'm going to show you guys exactly the best one to buy for XP. Alright, so once at Deadlands over here, you're going to see that there's a guy here that sells guns. And he's going to offer you 2 guns. One's at level 30 and one at level 35. So this one's going to be more for damage so, and this one more for speed. So if you're looking to get XP, I would go for a gun that shoots faster and longer distances, because you're going to need them for birds. But if you're going to go for rarer birds like mythicals and stuff, then go for strength. But honestly, I would recommend just getting the Viper rifle, which is just going to be this one over here. I meant the long rifle over here that does 20 strength and the higher distance and speed right over here at level 30. It's going to be a better alternative to get out of them if you're looking for XP. Like I said, if you're looking for strength, just go for the other one. So lastly, in order for you to get the best amount of XP possible inside of Beaks as of now, it's going to be Mount Beaks over here. So as you guys can see, if you look up, there's a whole bunch of rare birds with a bunch of mutations. I think the mutation odds did get buffed. I've been seeing a lot more mutations everywhere. That bird is glitched. Anyways, you got a whole bunch of birds in the sky over here. We pretty much just want to go for the red-tailed hawk. Obviously, this is going to be worth 462, and I think it gives about 200 to 500 XP. You got the gosh hawk over here, the legendary. It's going to be pretty small and hard to catch, so don't focus on just these two. Go for the falcon and the harpy eagle. They're going to be the most common ones to get at the top. They're going to give a whole lot of XP as well. I think anywhere from 150 to 300. So make sure to focus on the falcon and the harpy eagle. Obviously, go for the gosh hawk if you can, and the red-tailed hawk. But obviously, don't prioritize it over everything else. I would rather catch a lot more harpy eagles than I would if I was to just catch one red-tailed hawk. It's obviously the mythical's better, but the epics are going to be more common to get. So a lot of you guys was commenting something about standing on these trees, about making it easier to actually get XP. So apparently if you just jump on this one, okay, never mind. You guys were just talking about jumping on trees, so I don't really exactly understand how you can. Or you guys said something about jumping onto the house over there. I don't really know, but you guys were just saying something about jumping on trees. So if you guys could comment down below what you guys meant, I'm kind of confused. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So quick little recap. If you guys want the fastest XP rifle, it's going to be the level 31. It's going to be more for speed, but it does a little bit less damage. If you're at Mount Beaks, go for the falcon and harpy eagle, obviously the red-tailed hawk and the gosh hawk. Don't worry about any of these. They're not really worth it. I'm not going to lie. Don't waste your time with these. If you're at Quill's Lake, like I said, go for the pelican, ashwing, sandhill crane, flamingo, and great egret. The most common one is probably going to be the pelican and the flamingo. It's the one I've always seen the most. Obviously, go for this one as well. XP, and you don't really want to be in the deadlands. It's quite hard with the birds over there, as it's a very open space. How close space, as you guys can see, there's like not much room for them to fly around in, which makes it a whole lot easier to catch. If you guys don't have the level 30 gun and you want to get a decent one, go over to this guy over here, buy the Mountain Beaks long rifle. It's going to be about 25k at level 20. Unlock it. It does 16 damage, 1000 dust, 1000 distance, speed 400, and fire rate of 0.3. It's a pretty good gun, I'm not going to lie. It's the one I'm using right now. It's very, very good, I'm not going to lie. If you shoot at the top, you can reach very, very far. Albino falcon. So it's going to give a whole lot of XP if we kill it, and a whole lot of money as well. So it's the best location for money and XP. Not gonna lie, the very, very good area to farm in if you're trying to just get a bunch of levels and grind it out. If you want more guides, I've made a guide on guns, money. I've made a guide on everything. So if you guys want to go check it out, make sure to go check that out. So close to 13.1k subs. Trying to get to 15k by the end of May. I know we can do it if every single one of you guys subscribes. If you don't, I'm just going to delete the video. It's just simple as that. I'm just going to gatekeep this, bro. Make sure to like and sub, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.